So good afternoon, everybody. Welcome in. Happy Wednesday afternoon as it's 12 o'clock noon here, at least here on the East Coast. Hope you guys are having a great week so far. Wanted to do a quick another live stream check-in to make sure that the community gets a chance to talk to each other as we normally do, get to have some fun, and make sure that you guys get a chance to say hello, because our community is very important to us. We want to make sure that even if we aren't in the parks these first few days of the week, that we at least have an opportunity to check in with you to make sure everybody's doing okay. So welcome in. Glad you guys are having some fun checking out some of the other streams. We've been in some of our friends' live streams from the parks this week, and it's great to be able to be on the chatting side of that. So it's kind of a lot of fun to do that. So welcome in, everybody. We've got people in here in the chat. Let's see who's in here. We've got Sarah's in. Jen, good afternoon. Good to see you. We missed you the other day. Mickey's BL Mark is in. Let's see who else. Naomi. Christine is in. Grace, how you doing today, Grace? Let's see. Lauren B. Joey DeLuca, good morning. It's not really morning anymore. I feel like it's morning, but it's not. Michelle Nichols is in. GME 1970, good to see you guys. And let's see. There we go. All right. So how is everybody doing here lately? It's weird having all these multiple devices. Look, I can actually chat over here. What's this? This is kind of weird. Boom. Welcome in, Disney Golfer. Good to see you. Good to be able to kind of check in and check in with you guys every so often. So at the moment, we are still outside of the parks. We're in a little bit of a home stream, but we wanted to check in and still make sure that we keep in touch with you guys as we are kind of hanging out here for a bit. This has been a good week for us to get some stuff done as far as keeping in touch with our travel clients this week.
Yep.
Thank you guys so much for everybody out there who has reached out to us to get your 2022 and 2023 travel in line.
Yes, thank you.
And honestly, if you guys have reached out to us for a quote and you haven't heard from us yet, follow back up. We're working our way through and making sure we're answering questions and guiding some things through. But if somehow we've missed your email or something like that, reach back out to us. This is a great opportunity, a great time for us to make sure that we have you guys in line and in place to have your travel together. Good afternoon, Nikki. Good to see you. Hello, Anthony. Gary and Missy, good afternoon. Welcome in. And Mickey's Bell, Mark, we're doing well. This is actually, I think the past few days this is the first time in a very long time we've actually been able to get like an awesome amount of sleep.
Yes.
On a regular time.
And just be really productive work-wise too, because when we're up in Orlando right now, or down in Orlando, I guess would be more accurate geography-wise, we're constantly searching for the next place to be. So it was nice to just have a few days and breathe. It was good.
Anthony's watching your buddies, Florida Park Explorers. Yes, they've been exploring the daytime hours out in the sunshine and stuff like that. So thank you guys for hanging out with them in the parks these last few days. Appreciate that. Grace says, Susan.
Hello, Grace.
Good to see you, Kate. Good afternoon. Good to see you in. Dr. Dragon is in with us this afternoon. Walt is here. Eric says, hello, Susan.
Hi, Eric.
And Christine, thank you guys for reaching out. We're actually going to be taking care of that for you today. And thank you for asking us about that.
Yes.
Aventura, so to speak, let you guys know, over at Universal, Aventura Hotel is right across the street from Cabana Bay.
Yep.
It is almost, for a lot of the rooms, almost the exact same prices as you can get at Cabana Bay.
Yeah.
But you get some amazing views at Aventura.
You do. It's to me, it feels a little more like grown up, I guess you would say, the hotel.
I see Cabana.
Which is not a bad thing for sure.
Cabana Bay is a lot more family oriented.
Yes,
you know, the bowling, you've
so.
got all the kind of stuff.
The fun pools. With
but
the
Aventura is a great
water
place to go
slides
if you don't have
and
kids
the
with you.
river.
If you're just adults, the lounge up top has got some amazing views of not only the I-4 corridor and Icon Park, Volcano Bay, all of the City Walk and both Universal parks. So Aventura is a great place to stay. And
just like Cabana Bay, you can walk to Volcano Bay from Aventura. So it's
pretty easy walk.
Yes.
I was kind of shocked at some of the prices that we have coming up in July, August, and September. Some of the skyline views I was pricing out. There were nights that which there was $142 for a skyline view.
Great deal.
Holds up to 4 people at Aventura at Universal.
Yep.
I mean, can you imagine? This is, you go to other parks and other on-property locations, $142 is just unheard of. But this is a really nice hotel. So, Christine, thank you for reaching out, and I can't wait to get you guys set in place for HHN and all that are coming up as well.
John Edinger says he's staying at Aventura in June, and he requested a Parkview King room, and he just stayed in Cabana Bay in December, and they are both really great resorts. Honestly, I mean, we haven't stayed at every single resort, and this is why. Okay, so we have hit the value because we wanted to see what those were like for our clients because they were new. So we've stayed at Dockside, and then once we were invited and hosted to stay at Cabana Bay, but when we stay, we really love to stay at those premier resorts for the unlimited express pass. That being said, I mean, if you have a smaller budget, they have amazing options. And, and they're all really nice, which is what I would say. I mean, they all have, with the exception of Cabana Bay, which it has a very retro feel. So they have some outdoor
1950s,
hallways,
1960s motor
but
hotel.
It's made to feel like that old 1950s motor hotel type.
With a bowling alley.
Yes. But all the others, even Cabana Bay and Surfside, have interior hallways. I mean, they're just.
Are you talking about Surfside and Dockside?
Yeah, Dockside and I'm sorry.
Surfside and Dockside in Endless Summer.
In the Endless Summer area, they have interior hallways, and I mean,
we've stayed there before for under $100 a night.
Yes. So, and they have amazing deals depending on the time of year. So, a really great value.
Anthony says, I'll be at MK in 15 days. And to be honest, I have a lot of anxiety. Totally excited, but it's a one-day trip and I want to soak in all the 50th celebration. 1
day, there's not much time to get all the fun in. So I can appreciate that anxiety
in that situation, Anthony, this is one of the times where I would highly recommend getting yourself the Genie Plus. Yeah. For a one-day trip to MK. MK is probably the best park to use for Genie Plus. And overall, that's a great use of your money. If you're trying to get as much in as possible, even if it just saves you a little bit of time to get as much in. So consider that and let us know. Yeah, that was my son who just walked by. Everybody who gets to see everything in the mirror is
catch a little bit of reflection. This is blocking most of it right now.
Let's see. I got a reflection on my glasses, which my glasses are just completely ruined at this point. Welcome in, Mr. Cruise Fever. How are you? Good to see you. Kathy says the bowling alley at Cabana Bay was pretty cool. Hard to get reservations. It is. There's not a lot of lanes, so you want to get in there early and make sure you ask about it. And there's been other people who says, "Wait a minute, I'm on vacation. Why would I want to go bowling?" Totally get that. But it's not for everybody. But they do have a lounge there. They have food, especially if it's a day which is raining really hard and you're not a family who likes to be in the rain.
Or you're doing a little longer stay and you want to do a resort stay, which is something we recommend even at Disney, just to take a break in between. That resort just has so many fun activities right there at the hotel. You don't have to go anywhere. So it's definitely a fun
Skipper Bob says, go bowling. Yes. Go bowling. Definitely. So welcome in, Skipper Bob Kongaloosh. Hey, my friend, are you excited about the Halloween Horror Nights? Have you already got your things set up and ready to go? I tell you what, it's great to have that at least is one Halloween season that at least the tickets are available yet. We have not heard anything this so far about Disney, about the return of Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party, or we're going to do the After Hours Boo Bash. We don't know at this point, but if you're a big Halloween Horror Nights fan, at least you've got those tickets. So let us know if anyone is interested in checking that out. I know you're hyped. I know you're ready to go. Yes. And we had several clients actually reach out to us after Monday's live stream and ask about a couple of things. And one of them was either the 3 or the 6 house tour.
Yes.
during the day. And
So
that's really
it's
got me
kind
excited
of like
too.
a behind the scenes tour.
You get to walk through when they're not jumping out at you on a
Yeah,
regular basis.
and
You
kinda
get to
see
take
the
your
design.
time
Yeah.
and enjoy it, not get pushed through. I think that would be a lot of fun to do. Now, I
Definitely.
can't stream it, but I would really enjoy doing that. Sarah says, make sure to click the like button. We may not be in the parks, but we still appreciate it when you guys hit the likes
We really
and help us
thanks,
out.
guys.
Because we're really at this point, because we're not doing our normal park streams, YouTube is like, well, you're no good anymore. So you guys help us out. We appreciate that.
Yes.
Debbie wants to know, Chris, do you have a cold? I did have a allergy / cold a couple weeks ago. I'm pretty good. Okay. Liberty is really at the
She's
cold.
got a little bit of a cold
she's
right
not
now.
feeling too good right now.
You know, but we're also up in Albany, and I am allergic to several things that bloom here that are not in Florida, and we're not in Atlanta. So I always suffer from it whenever we're here this time of year. So
you see, although I'm surprised Universal isn't starting in August, since Disney does that now. They're not starting Halloween Horror Nights until September.
Yeah,
September
which
2nd.
is normal for them. So, you know what's interesting lately is Universal has taken the lead for most things. So, as far as what happens, changes that are made post COVID, it tends to be Universal makes a decision and then Disney follows their lead, which is kind of a role reversal. But they have been very bold in making decisions they feel are best. And I would say, for the most part, those decisions they've made have worked out really well. So they dropped masks first. They opened first. They kind of were the guinea pigs, and even that very first day, we were talking about how very well we felt like they handled everything. We felt very, I don't know, like they were, everyone was really kind and welcoming. Like, when I think back to that first day, like there was no, even if they reminded you about a mask, it was done in such an amazingly kind way. And most of the communication had nothing to do with masks or social distancing or anything like that. It was just cast members and managers, tons of managers everywhere. And they were all so happy to see you and made sure that you knew that. So, but that's continued, I feel personally. So you guys know how I feel about it. So
John was asking about the Hoop-Dee-Doo. Yes, we got the word yesterday. Disney Parks announced June 23rd.
Finally.
Hoop-Dee-Doo will be reopening. Of course, that keeps in mind you cannot make reservations for any of the Disney Parks reservation tables until
it's in
60 days out.
Well, and they're not opening it until May, regardless. So
okay.
So
it's not something you can look at.
In May, they
some
will
people
open
asking
it
about
up.
prices and stuff like that. It's not even available. So all we know is June 23rd. So mark that on your calendars.
Yeah.
And I know we've already had a few people ask about that to be added.
Yes.
So a great, fun experience.
It's fun. It's dinner and a show. The food is not fancy, but the show is fun. It's very family friendly.
So Kate's asking the question, how much extra does Volcano Bay cost if it's not in your Disney trip package? A whole lot, mainly because Volcano Bay is over at Universal, but there is a Typhoon Lagoon. It is actually a water park over at Disney. So Disney has Typhoon Lagoon and Blizzard Beach, 2 parks that are water parks. Right now, only one of them is open at a time. So if you're looking to add Disney, actually, there is a really good option for you guys. If you're staying for a long trip, ask about it when you guys reach out to us about the water parks option. It's called a water and sports option, but honestly and truly, it's really about the water parks.
Yes.
For $60 additional for your tickets, you can go into a water park any day you want to. It's going to cost you $60 anyway to go to a water park.
Yep.
But how cool is that? And if you go just add an additional $60, you're staying for 7 days, 8 days, or something like that. I actually have a client who's coming next month. He's doing exactly that. There's 4 of them. They're paying $60 more. So it's $240. But the entire 10 days that they're there, they could go to Typhoon Lagoon any day they want to.
Yes. And
no reservation required.
A lot of people think, it adds a day or it adds 2 days. Every single day that you have a park ticket for, you also have a water park ticket. So you can, if you want, start the morning or the afternoon at the water park. You can kind of split your day. I say, and especially if you're traveling during the time of year when it's really hot. What better way to spend your afternoon than in the water?
Start your park day at Animal Kingdom. Do 3 or 4 hours at Animal Kingdom. Hop on over, go over to Typhoon Lagoon, enjoy the afternoon, and then hop over to Magic Kingdom to enjoy the rest of the night and have fireworks. So that is an option. It is called the water and sports option. You just add it to your ticket price. Let us know if that's something you guys are interested in.
Now, if you're talking Volcano Bay specifically as a separate thing and you're wanting to go over to Volcano Bay, which it is a stellar water park. So in my mind, it's worth maybe a trip if you love water parks. That's a separate cost. And if you're interested in it, let us know. We can price that out.
There's actually a really good deal right now for Florida residents for that.
Yes.
Grace wants to know, what's the schedule been for the end of the week? We're kind of taking it day by day at this point. We still have park reservations, even though we're not back in the parks today. I still have park reservations for today, and tomorrow, and Friday. We're gonna keep it open, and as soon as we can get back into the parks, I'm going to, even if it means that I'm going to have to go and do a stream with you guys Saturday and Sunday. So I expect that we may be in Epcot on Saturday, we may be in the Magic Kingdom on Sunday. We'll kind of keep it open for this point, and we'll let you guys know. Main thing though is keep your notifications on. Hit that bell notification to make sure that when we go live, you guys know about it. Kathy says, Albany, you are far from home. So, yeah, well, like Spider-Man. Yeah. I'm going to try to find catch back up. Movie Media Nick, how are you? Good to see you. We are not in Albany, New York. No.
Georgia.
We're in Georgia.
Georgia, closer. Still not Florida, but closer.
Let's see. Skipper Bob says they've started a reservation system. Hopefully, they haven't started a reservation system yet. Hopefully won't. Hopefully not.
Oh, for Universal.
For Halloween Horror Nights.
Yeah, no. Well, I think your ticket is almost like a reservation. They only sell a limited number of those. So, I would say that they probably are using that to limit crowds. And then their Express Pass, there is a special Express Pass for Halloween Horror Nights. It's separate from the daytime one. And that one, just like the Express Pass for the daytime, they only have a limited number of them. So, So I think they do a really good job of using their ticket sales to manage how many people are going to be in the park.
So Sarah says, I had no idea they had H2O Glow Nights. H2O Glow Nights is something that's done at the water parks. Yep. Last time they had the event was 2019. It's really a great experience over at Typhoon Lagoon. Susan and I went and enjoyed it. Why is it so much fun? Why is it a big deal? Mainly because of the fact that you can't ever go to the water parks at night. Most of the time, the water parks are closed at 5 p.m.
Generally, they close, and in the summer, it's a little later, but it's always generally before dark.
But it's a cool idea to be in the park at night. First of all, you don't have the sun, so you don't have to worry about sunscreen. Yep. 2, you don't have to worry about being overheated. Yep. 3, it just has a different feel to it. Everything seems kind of cooler. Yep. And they add characters. They add some special fun little things. And it is a limited ticket event. Yeah. It will be returning back this summer. So if that's something you guys want more information on, feel free to ask about it. Yeah. Hopefully we're going to be able to go to one of the events as well and share that with that experience with you guys, whether it's a live stream or within a vlog. Good afternoon, Miss Sugar Cookie. Good to see you. Anthony the Molar Man is in with us today. Hello, how are you guys doing? Thank you for popping in and just saying hello. We've again, when I go like this, everything is blurry. I feel like that guy is, but that's kind of man. Good afternoon, Dave C. Good to see you. And Skipper Bob says, I highly suggest the Halloween Horror Nights Express Pass if you only want to do one night. Yes, because we kind of lucked up getting to what we did get to do. Yeah, but we didn't get to everything. Job,
but we hurried. So, and we did not get to see all of the houses. So.
This year, I'm hoping to do a lot more with Halloween Horror Nights. I'm really excited about it. I want to
hoping to get that Fear Pass.
I want to do more nights. I want to have more experiences I can share on Ear to Your Magic. I would like to even have, if I can have the frequent Fear Pass and where I can just stream, even if I don't do the houses, I'll just take you guys around for an hour and just walk around the experiences and do that. And if I don't have to worry about the fact that this is my only night at Halloween Horror Nights, then I can just do that. I'm going to say, you know what, we're just going to stream the fright zones, and we'll do it that way. So hopefully that's something we can do for you guys this year. Stephen, welcome in. Thank you guys so much for popping in. I know I thought this was a good time during the lunch hour to pop in and say hello to everybody. We got Stephen in, we got Honk in, we got Dave C. We got some really great mods. Thank you to all of our mods who support us and take care of us and watch the streams and make sure things are good when we're in the parks. As we get back into the parks, our mods are very important to us because I cannot always see all the chat all the time.
It's true.
And we want to make sure that we have a safe environment for everyone to be a part of. So again, thank you to all of our mods who always pop into us. Now, Susan, you're going to not show it to them before you open it up?
Oh, I'm sorry. Hey, look, it's that egg that we've showed you like 5 or 6 times already.
Well, not everybody's seen it, maybe.
So this is one of the treats that we got at the Grand Floridian. When we went to show you guys as they were placing all of the Easter eggs. And I know you guys remember how fun that was. Those amazing chocolate candy decorations that they make, those huge Easter eggs. So we bought several treats. And honestly, even with Caleb to help us, there was more than could be eaten at one time. So this one has been traveling with us. So
we've been taking very good care of this egg, because we wanted to save it to share with you guys live when we break into it. It's still
like an egg, even though it's like moved several places with us. So
the only thing is that it's come off of its base.
It has. Yeah.
So here for a moment. Welcome in. Good afternoon.
Hello.
Someone mentioned the idea they will have the races this weekend. This is the spring surprise that's happening this weekend. The expo, I think, is starting tomorrow. When we can get back in, we'll probably stop over by there. Here, let me help out a little bit. Take it off from the. So for all of those running the race this weekend, best of luck. The only thing is, I know that was it yesterday, maybe yesterday or the day before. We got word. Should have got a paper towel or something to put it on. That they're telling people that they may not have the medals at the finish line due to shipping.
I would say that they wouldn't even mention it
if it wasn't even a possibility.
Yeah.
So for all of those who are running this weekend, I am so sorry to hear that for you guys, because there's nothing more satisfying than getting on a finish line and finishing and then having that medal handed to you. And it doesn't look like you guys are going to get medals. So run hard, run well, enjoy your race. But you may not have a medal waiting for you when you get there. All right,
that's sad. I love to see everyone in the parks after with their medal in.
So here's the thing about this. I'm trying not to touch it because it is chocolate. Ooh. Inside.
It kind of still rests on the base.
Yeah, I'm just going to get the base out. By the way, if you ever go to Disney, this is just a white chocolate base. Yeah. They always put a dab of melted chocolate. They do that on a lot of desserts as well. When you buy a dessert, you may find out that it's got a little dab of chocolate on it to make sure that it doesn't move anywhere. Here's the thing.
It's got things in it.
So when we first got the treat, Susan was like, did you get anything that's gluten-free? And in actuality, that was kind of the reason why I bought this, is because it's got the chocolate in it. Inside, one of Susan's favorite little treats is jelly beans that are gluten-free.
Yep.
Sarah says, I still think you should let Nova step on it to crack it open. We would not get this away from her if we let her near it. She would bite it and she would run off with it. We'd never see it again.
Yeah, be gone.
So we're going to have a little bit of a game. Debbie says the egg is beautiful, and I'm surprised we've still been able to keep it intact as much as we have been, because it's been traveling around with us for a couple of weeks. So question is, we're going to let you guys make this part of the game. Inside are jelly beans. How many jelly beans are inside?
How many?
So what do you guys think? Welcome. Good afternoon, Alaria. Good to see you. Oh, Miss Sugar Cookie, I agree. And guess we've got some of those saved up for things as well. So we're going to let you guys decide and let you guys guess. We've already got some guesses in here. Miss Sugar Cookie says 40. Shauna says 100. Debbie says 100. Grace says 57. Steven says 25. Michelle's 50. 37 for Skipper Bob. Let us know let's see who gets the closest. And YouTube, please don't shut down our video because we have an ice pick. But I thought it might work as a mallet in a way, and then we can pick at it if we need to.
Yeah.
But let's see. Sarah's guessing 32. Here for a moment's 50. Also, Jonathan saying 50. Dave C. 175.
Whoa,
wow.
that's
Dave
a lot
C.
of jelly beans.
That would be awesome if there were 175 in there. Calvin says 36. Let everybody get in their votes here because we don't have any idea. Kate says 450. My fiance says 13. Christine, 248. You guys have covered the whole bit right there.
Yeah.
And that would be cool if it was 50. Wouldn't it be a sugar cookie if it's 50 years? Mm-hmm. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to give you guys a shake. Everybody count with your ears.
How many?
How many we got in there? GME says 60. Naomi says 15. Jim 71. Nikki 83. Lauren B. We're documenting this 67. Gabriel 33. Henry says 56. I don't know. I'm kind of curious about what
it kind of depends on how big the jelly beans are. Skipper Bob's
we don't
like,
even know
how
that
many
either.
does it feel like? I mean, you can't really tell from the shake, and if they're like.
And S is 45. So, all right. So, guys, anyone who's just jumping in with us today, this is from the Grand Floridian. It is one of the eggs you can purchase, and you guys can go to the cottage, and you got like 4 different colors you can choose from.
They're so pretty.
The chocolate eggs. This one, I believe, is just a white chocolate, and it is made to look very nice. It does have jelly beans inside, and I believe the cost is $16.
That sounds right.
And the reason. Alaria says 100. Dave and Sherry, welcome in. Dave says 75.
He's changing his to 125.
Sherry says 127. Hello, Dave and Sherry. Good to see you. 125 to Dave. 50 makes sense, Debbie says. All right. So, and again, this was purchased because you guys were nice enough and gracious enough to PayPal us some money so we can get some of the snacks that day. And this was one of the ones that we got because we wanted to share this with you guys. So thank you guys. Anytime you guys get PayPals, that's awesome. All right. So do you want to do the honors?
Sure.
I was going to say pound it with this end. I mean, bludgeon it, I guess, is more option.
Where? There's like a weak spot. Right here.
Oh, she's going to go for the, look at her. Going for the weak spot. Go for the ankle.
Oh, man. This is sturdy, guys.
I'm going to watch it.
Chris is like backing away. There we go. I got a hole. It's like.
Oh, there we go.
There we go.
Wait, you were at Universal. All of a sudden, you have little raptors coming out of it. It's white chocolate. Liberty says, "I'm going to have some white chocolate."
Yeah.
What do you think,
see
Liberty?
Her body, but she's eating the chocolate.
What do you think?
Tastes kind of weird.
That's because it's called white chocolate.
No, I like white chocolate. Tastes weird for white chocolate.
Tastes fine to me.
That's the inside of it.
We have to pull out the jelly beans now and count them. Hey, no jelly beans. We're still counting.
Yeah, just the white chocolate. No, the
I like white chocolate.
Right here. See this? This is for the Liberty.
White chocolate is like my favorite.
There you go. All right, so
So I was afraid.
Wait a minute.
At this. What?
Wait a minute.
There's more than jelly beans.
Do you guys see this? Those aren't just jelly beans.
What's in there? I can't see. It's like facing away from me.
Those are jelly bellies.
Oh, fancy jelly beans.
These are jelly belly jelly beans.
So that's a good stuff.
Oh, and you want to try the white chocolate?
Sure.
Twist the arm of the teenager.
There we go.
There you go.
No, you don't get any, Nova.
You don't get any.
You can't have any. Do you hear Nova?
She's like, "Where's mine?"
Where's my chocolate?
All right.
Where?
Okay, Owen's gonna get you a treat.
Yeah, get Nova her white chocolate.
There
treat.
are a lot of jelly beans in here, guys.
Oh my gosh.
No, come here.
Give some more to Liberty. All right. Ooh, there are more than I thought there would be. There's a lot of jelly beans in there.
I love jelly beans. This is torture to wait.
Three.
Because they're jelly belly jelly beans.
They're jelly
They're my
bellies. These are
favorites.
not just you know, these are not your dime store. Now, I will tell you this. I'm getting stuff all over my hands.
Yeah.
This is
Not
kind-
just white chocolate, but the
glitter,
the
the purple
paint
glitter and the paint.
that they
This
use
is kind of why I didn't
paint
want
the
to
outside.
do this at the Grand Floridian.
Yeah, we would have made a mess.
It does kind of make a mess. Grace says, "Can I see Nova?" We'll bring Nova in after we click, because Nova will just she'll
Yeah.
hoover all the jelly beans up.
Food
we
and
won't know.
Nova do not go together.
Welcome in, Travel Adventures with Erin. She got her own treat.
Yeah.
Welcome in,
Yeah,
Captain
we
Good Guy.
got her a treat.
Shauna says there's at least 50 in there. So we'll see what we do. Let's give a count. Oh, there's a lot more than I thought there would be.
All right, start
All right.
your Mississippi's, Dad.
1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi.
Hey, no ooh.
Here we go. We've got 10. 10 jelly beans. 20. 20 jelly beans.
I'm almost about to lose the egg.
Oh, help me out. Here.
Give me that. Well, you get to eat it anyways. That's not much of a offer.
30.
Larry's like, if
30
it breaks, I'll
jelly
eat it.
beans. 40 jelly beans. Ooh, we're gonna go above 50.
There's a lot.
Oh my! See, this is more than I thought. There was
I
gonna
did
be.
not think there were that many in there.
50 jelly bellies. All right, if you bid 50 or less, you're out of the game because we're already at 50. 50. 60 jelly bellies.
Michelle, I saw your question about the ganache and gluten free, and I'll answer that for you in just a minute.
70 jelly
I don't want to
bellies.
interrupt the count.
The count. 80 jelly bellies. 90 jelly bellies.
This may be an exact number. I could see Disney having like pre-portioned out an exact number. No, it's not.
It's
It says
not.
It's not.
You guys can't see. I did it. I did count.
It's melting onto my fingers now.
I know. Here, let's
Hey.
here. Put it over back over here.
Oh no!
We lost one. See what you did. See what you done did.
Jelly bean overboard.
Mm.
No way. Oh, I'm sad.
It's right there.
Oh,
That was like looking at the
I know. That's why I'm afraid. I don't want her to get any of the chocolate. Oh,
I have like little lines of chocolate.
moves to eat the egg.
Yeah.
Oh, and come eat egg. I got egg on my face.
I call my fingers.
Egg on my fingers. All right. This is one I'm not going to miss that count. All right, you guys ready?
I didn't eat any, Dave. I promise I didn't eat any jelly beans. I was good. I was good.
Peggy, welcome in. My grandson loves the count. This is for Peggy's grandson. We've got a man down. We've got a piper down. Piper down. 5-second rule. Yeah, exactly. All right. So how many jelly bellies did I count? I counted 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. The exact count, 103.
3.
So who won? Who got closest?
Let's see.
We got 103.
Shauna says if it's 100, they win.
So go back and check the.
Skipper Bob said 60. Naomi said, let's see. Going back. Shauna said 50.
Let's see, 50, 27, 50,
60.
50, 125.
54.
Dave changed his to 125, so that's the closest I've seen right now. 127, still Dave C's got the closest.
Yeah.
Alaria said 100.
That's closest right now.
Who else? Anyone else got 100?
Let's see. That's the.
There we go. Debbie said 100. Shauna said 100. So I think that maybe, I don't think anyone else did anything.
Yeah, I think you 3.
So we have 3 winners. Shauna, Debbie, and Alaria got it right with 100.
Winners for pride, not prize, as they like to say on Pulse Station on Sirius XM when we listen to it when we're driving, when they do their little contest.
103 jelly beans. So yes, they are not exact, but we did have And they're Jelly Bellies. So I'm shocked. I'm surprised.
They're
That's
the good kind.
the good-
I was expecting just the cheap, like, rocks.
I kind of was too.
Jelly beans. So, yeah.
All right, I'm going to try one.
You never know. You never know. Avoid the black.
Avoid the white.
I like the white ones. They're normally coconut or marshmallow.
Coconut. That's pretty good.
Mm.
All right, now, how about the white chocolate with a Jelly Belly?
Oh, boy. It's getting fancy now.
Praise. Oh, that looks like a banana.
It does kind of look like banana.
Banana white
It
chocolate.
might be toasted marshmallow.
It's banana. It's gotta be banana.
Or pear.
Banana.
Okay.
Banana. And look. Half fingers.
So,
There.
what's your favorite Jelly Belly flavor? I'm curious. Put it in the comments. Put it in the chat.
Dave and Sherry says the licorice ones are the best. I don't know if I can.
Oh.
I don't know if I can agree with you on that one.
Oh, no. Mm-mm.
Yeah, that was definitely a banana one. Banana white
Oh,
chocolate.
that one that I just ate was pear.
Ugh. Licorice. Bleh.
Naomi says popcorn and watermelon are her favorites. I love the popcorn flavored ones, but you have to know that's what you're eating before you eat it, else it's really weird. It
So,
surprises me
which one you get,
sometimes how very accurate the flavors are for Jelly Bellies. So, like,
Oh, you can't have that one. That's margarita.
you can have it.
Great.
I
We're
just
giving our
ate a
kid
pear
margarita.
one, and literally I could taste like
No, you're
that
actually right.
grainy sort
No,
of.
no, it was a
skin,
margarita. I told you it was
like
margarita.
everything about a pear, which is really interesting.
So all kinds. This is the Tutti Frutti, if I remember correctly. A Tutti Frutti. Tutti Frutti. Oh,
Ray says
really?
she likes the light blue one. She can't remember what flavor, but
I don't.
Toothpaste.
I don't know what that is, Skipper Bob. That is. I don't know what that is.
They got pear.
Dave says that popcorn is bleh.
What
one
is
you're not
that?
sure?
Is that something that's safe for me at work to look up on Google? Is that NSFW, Bob? I will look that up later.
Debbie says she loves the cherry ones. Jonathan says he likes Tutti Frutti.
Jonathan said, "Yeah, I just had the Tutti Frutti. That one's pretty good."
I think I just ate lavender.
Bob says it should be safe for work, but you shouldn't look it up while you're eating.
No,
So-
I'm not gonna do that.
Okay.
We'll save that one for later.
Okay, which one of these is cinnamon?
A cinnamon
It's
in
gonna
it.
be a red one.
A red one with
Maybe
dots.
this one. This
Either
one.
either this
This
one or this
one.
one.
This one. I think it's that one. You tell me if I'm right.
I don't like the white ones because they're marshmallow.
I am a Jelly Belly fan, so I think
No,
this
that-
one might be peach.
That was
Right
apple.
here.
So this
Yeah,
is kind of funny. You guys mentioned this. Miss Sugar Cookie provided us some Cadbury chocolate treats
Mhm.
that are British Cadbury, British chocolate. It's supposed to be better than the Americanized version. We actually purchased Americanized version, and we want to
I
do a
have
stream
them.
like this
I have
just so
them
we
set
can
aside.
try the difference between them and see which one's better.
Mm-hmm.
So I know this is not a normal thing.
Oh, that one was good.
I think it would be fun to do this every once in a while,
Mm-hmm.
but I do plan on trying
This one's green.
okay,
and
this
it
is
has
either-
little dots
this-
on
this
it.
a
has
food
to be-
tasting like this with you guys and see which one's better, the American chocolate or the English chocolate.
Little
This
dots.
is definitely like strawberry smoothie or something like that.
That's Tutti Frutti.
The red ones are hard to tell apart.
Hey,
Sugar cookie.
where are you going?
So another thing that we have planned, and I'll let you guys know about this before we sign up for today. We recently had someone in our Magic Crew go on a Galactic Star Cruiser tour. I am in discussions with that person to do a home stream just to talk about that experience on the Galactic Star Cruiser. And I'll let you guys ask some questions and get get some
Mango.
some questions. Oh, look at that. There's a whole list of flavors and stuff on the bottom, which you can't see unless you take the egg out.
Sugar? Wait, no, it's
What's-
like
No,
Ingredients.
it's chocolate. But it lists also all the flavors inside the jelly beans. Plum juice, cherry juice, mango juice, passion fruit, cantaloupe, chocolate liqueur,
Oh goodness.
cocoa butter, phosphoric acid, cocoa powder. Just because they got to include the jelly beans as well.
Mhm.
But back to my
Yeah,
original thought. We're going to have we would like to have a talk with you guys, with someone in our community that we can know and trust for their experiences, to tell us about the Galactic Star Cruiser
Yes.
from their experience and their perspective. So we'll be setting that up. We'll see, maybe something that we'll set up for next week for a night stream. We'd love to have you guys join us for that and ask some questions as well. Welcome in, Alicia. Good to see you. Grace wants to know, how tall am I? 6 foot?
Yeah, right around 6.
6 foot? 6 foot and a half?
Mhm.
Somewhere around that.
That's an interesting question.
Because, you know, if we're looking for some really great Halloween costumes, if you guys want to make us some fun stuff, I'm right at 6 foot. I'm also 6 foot wide. So it makes it easier. So
I'm not really paying attention to the jelly beans I pick up now, so
alas, earwax.
I'm pretty sure that this one of these brown ones, is probably root beer,
Ew.
which is not my thing.
Not a big fan.
Caleb loves root beer.
Welcome in, WW fan. You're never late. You're always right on time.
Mm-hmm.
Dave and Sherry says, as a hypoglycemic person, I'm getting a headache watching you eat all these sweets. We got to probably put these away, especially so the kids can have some of these as well. So, guys,
That's cool.
we'll make sure to we're gonna let this sit around. We've got our egg broken. We've got our 103 jelly beans. It used to be 103 jelly beans. We'll leave these out. The kids will have some
I have breaking news.
fun with them.
I have breaking news.
We just broke the egg.
This
That is
different.
breaking news.
Breaking news. So the CDC has dropped its cruise health travel notice officially, completely, totally. They did lower it a couple of weeks ago, but it is now completely gone. They've dropped it completely. So we were very honest and upfront about the fact that we thought that what the CDC did to the cruise industry recently, where they actually recommended that people not cruise, was wrong, and picking winners and losers, so to speak, in the travel world.
I'm sorry, I
people
didn't
were
agree
allowed
with
to
that at all.
crowd in and watch
Fireworks.
fireworks with no testing to walk into parks, no confirmation that you were free, that you've been vaccinated, anything like that, while still requiring cruise ships, but cruise ships were considered dangerous, where you were required to test ahead of time, for the most part required to be vaccinated, and still saying that it was not safe to travel in that fashion. But then other things, it was like a free-for-all.
So is it a full repeal?
Full repeal. Completely back to normal.
So as
now.
of
And
now?
I say it is about time.
When does it take effect?
I have to go look at their official wording. This is the Cruise Industry News reporting it. So I'm going to go look at the wording, and then we'll probably post.
So we'll put
our
it to you this
social
way. If you
media.
guys were considering the idea of cruising, the CDC is now saying that it's safe to cruise. They're pulling back the restrictions. And so
now,
if you're
I don't
asking
know
about
if that means that, I don't know if that's a reduction in the things that they are requiring the cruise industry to do, or if it's a walk back from what I was just talking about, where they actually told people do not cruise, which, like I said, we thought was ridiculous. There weren't many safer places you could be than on a cruise ship with all of the requirements that were in place. So I'm going to get some more details about that. But either way, that's really exciting. I personally think that they need to at least drop some of the requirements that are currently being required. But
now keep that in mind. Skipper Bob does make a very valid point. Just because the CDC is saying one thing or another, the cruise lines can still have their own policies.
Exactly.
But it's still a good idea that you don't have someone in the background who's saying no, when it seems as though everyone else is doing quite well.
Well, and they kind of were held over a barrel. A lot of the rules that the cruise line had in place were to keep the CDC happy.
Pink lemonade.
Because the CDC had the government not allow them to operate out of U.S. ports. So, which is why Royal Caribbean at one point started doing cruises out of the Bahamas, because they were kind of done with this whole you can't have your business run. Like I said, while you could
Here
go
for a moment.
anyplace
When are you guys
else.
going to cruise? Call us.
Yeah,
Get you guys on a cruise.
definitely.
All this vacation, you guys are doing some awesome stuff. So you want to say hello to everybody? Let's put this out of the way because this is chocolate. It's not really chocolate, but hello. You want to say hello to everybody? Come here. Come here. Come on up here. Say hello. Hi.
Good daddy. Come
Hey.
on. Come on up.
Everybody want to say hello to Nova before we go.
No,
No,
ma'am.
you can't have that.
She's going right
I
for
knew
the-
that's what it was.
the egg and the jelly
I
beans.
knew that's what it was. I want to make sure that she doesn't get any of that on her though. It is Nova, you guys. If you've never, we don't do live streams, so we never get a chance to do that. But here, let's just put that completely out of the way.
And normally, only our patrons get to see.
Yeah, because
Nova.
we do
So
have
this is like a rare
we have
treat for you
patron
guys.
Zoom calls once a month. Come here, come here, say hello. Come here. I don't want you to lick my fingers up. Come here. All right. This is Nova. She's normally not as shy as she normally is right now. Come on up here. Get some scratches. Hey, say hello to everybody. Say hello to everybody right there. Say hi. This is our puppy. Little baby puppy. She's only 3 years old. She's tiny.
She's our toddler, 130-pound toddler.
Mhm.
Yep.
She gets into everything, and she is doing just as well. We also do have a cat, and they have been traveling with us. We have been, at this point, about 7 weeks.
Yes.
7 weeks outside of our rental. It has been traumatic, to say the least. But, we are continuing to move forward to do what we have to do. So, this is your puppy
Keep
dog.
moving forward.
Michelle,
do.
she is Chris's lap dog. You are correct.
She does actually demand that she get in my lap and hang out with me on a regular basis.
Yep.
So, this is who cuddles with me in the middle of the night. and
Nikki
hangs out
says
with
she
me.
used to show Great Danes as a teenager. So you understand, a lot of what
Emily,
them
thank you so
doing
much.
things is just your projection of authority because she can pretty much go wherever she wants.
Oh, what did you find?
She
Please tell me
weighs
it's
more
not
than
chocolate.
me.
It's white chocolate.
It's
not
white chocolate, yeah. The
not the
bad
same.
part that makes is poison is in
Is in the chocolate,
yeah.
the real
So
chocolate.
She should be fine.
So that is our pony puppy. Exactly, WE fam. We call her our pony puppy, so that makes for the most part. So
She wasn't looking for. Oh, hey, give me that.
What she got?
what's she find?
Paper towel.
Oh, paper towel.
That's what she was
Paper
looking
towels are her favorite thing. She
Yes.
loves to consume and eat paper towels.
Paper towels now.
I have no idea why.
We don't know where that came from.
Can't explain that. So, guys, thank you so much for hanging out with us today. I know this is not your normal thing. People come in. I hope, and this is the way I always wanted it to be. I don't want you guys coming in for us. We want you to come in for the parks and the experience of the community. Whereas we can't bring you the parks today, we can at least bring you the community side and have everyone who pops in here today that we're so accustomed to seeing. Thank you guys so much for being able to hang out with you. This is our core group. This is our core community, and we are so thankful to have you guys. We will be back in the parks here soon. We will continue to do what we have to do to make sure that Ear to Ear Magic is bringing you with some live relevant information and stuff that is going on as far as the parks are concerned. So we will continue to do that, to talk about things like the Hoop-Dee-Doo review, which will be opening it again June 23rd.
Yep.
To talk about the fact that Disney has released the 3 new collections will be coming to the parks here very soon.
Yep.
With new 50th anniversary stuff. So I remember back in October when all this stuff was selling out for the ball collection.
Everybody was so
I'm
upset.
gonna miss out. There's 3 new 50th celebration collections coming to the parks. And so if you're coming to the 50th later, don't worry. There's still going to be some 50th stuff for you guys to enjoy. And I think it's also important to know that this is probably the first time in like 3 years that we haven't been in the parks on a regular day-by-day basis. So this is very strange for us. So if you guys are watching for the first time going, wait a minute, these guys are in the kitchen and what's going on? We came to Orlando to be in the parks, to share it with you guys, and to make sure that if you are looking for a travel agent, that you had one who was in the know, in the spot, and who was being able to see things from a very present perspective. and that could tell you, well, as of yesterday and things like that. We will be back in the parks, and we can't wait to do so as well. So thank you guys for supporting us in the meantime, and for doing that. So if you guys are ready to travel or go anywhere for 2022, 2023, reach out to us. Send us an email over chrisedwards@travelmation.net. Make sure to copy and put on susanedwards@travelmation.net as well.
Yep.
And also, I would like to sincerely thank every single one of you who have entrusted us to help you with your travel. You know why? Because just a few weeks ago, I reached a milestone within Travelmation. I was awarded and given the opportunity to get the title of a top producer at Travelmation.
Yeah.
And yesterday, I attended my very first exclusive top producer training call.
Yep.
So you guys make that possible. You guys continue to build us up and to make it possible for us to continue to do more and more. And I want to be able to be one of the best travel agents that's available in Travelmation. That's something we're striving for. We want you guys to be a part of. So thank you guys for everything you guys do. If you have people out there that you recommend, send them to us for referrals. We'll be glad to do so. I can say that, being a top producer is only as good as the fact that I can thank you guys for that possibility, because it's you guys reaching out and making it possible and sharing things out that make it possible. Matter of fact, we just got information in, brand new. My payment is going to be coming through that we can get paid again the first of the month. All that is because you guys have reached out and let us book your travel and provided that information to your friends and family. So thank you guys so much for that. Let's continue to do so. I wanted to build a great community that you guys have a one-on-one relationship with the person who's in the parks, and to do that. I'm still blown away by the fact that there's other people that when they write their reviews or they write their articles about what's going on, that you're not really sure who's writing it. You're not really sure who's trying the food. They may have a whole staff of 12 different people, and 12 different people could be trying to write this. And whether you guys know that when it comes from us, it's us. So thank you guys for giving us the opportunity to do that. So Andrew wants to know, how much is a trip to the moon? We can make that happen. It may take a while.
We can add it to our list of, when it becomes available.
So Andrew, I can tell you how much it takes. We can get you the space in at least 2 different ways right now. It may not be the moon, but we can get you in space.
Yeah.
One for lunch and one for 2 nights. So let us know.
Yes.
Well, guys, thank you guys so much for everything. Thank you for checking in with us today here in the community, and we hope to be back in the parks again really, really soon. So you guys have a wonderful Wednesday afternoon, and we'll see you guys very soon in the parks. Thanks, everybody. Have a wonderful afternoon.